I'm Shane White, and this is The Process.
Hey gang, Shane Patrick White here with another edition of The Process. On today's vlog, I wanted to talk a little bit about, I'm starting on a new project. It's a little bit different than my previous graphic novels because I'm actually drawing it a lot larger. So instead of 11 by 17, which is kind of the current US comic book standard, I'm doing more like a 13 by 19 size, which is going to be a lot more real estate. I'll be able to get my hand in there and my arm in there and see what kind of mess I can make. But it's going to be about 176 pages, so I'm really hopeful that I can fill up those pages and put a lot of detail in and make it worth everyone's while. It's kind of more of a classical illustration style, more like a ink work from the early 20th century, real brushy and a lot of fun for this horror fantasy thing that I've got going on. Oh, here's a cool thing. I've got this really great studio reference book, which I've had since I graduated college years ago, and it's by Ray Smith. It's the Artist's Handbook. It basically breaks down all the media from paints to pastels, the wet and dry media, and explains how to use them, what their chemical compositions are, and it even talks about some of the paints that have been sort of gone by the wayside, that have been discontinued for whatever reason. Some were made out of mummified bones from ancient Egypt. Others were made out of like cow urine. And so, there's a lot of really cool information in this, and it's just a great resource to have in anyone's studio. So I highly recommend that. As far as advice, let's see, today the advice I have, there's a thing that I've always believed in. It's some people are really good at starting stuff, some people are really good in the middle, and some people are really good finishers. If you've ever noticed that about your own work, or just the way your own process is, you'll get a better sense of where your weakest parts are and where your strengths are. And so you might want to think about that the next time you start a project or think about starting a project. You'll figure out pretty quickly if you're good at starting stuff or not finishing stuff, or you're just really good at putting your nose to the grindstone and getting things done. For me, I think years ago, I think it was hard for me to get started. I could come up with the ideas, but genuinely to just get in there and really set the pace and start moving, I think that was really hard for me. But once I started finishing stuff, I got addicted to finishing, and so then that compelled me to want to start more and to get more organized, because if you're not organized, for somebody like myself, you'll find that you run into more obstacles than you really want, and so that kind of slows your pace down. So I'll probably talk about it more in the later process, but I just thought I'd throw that out to you and see what you think. And if you'd like to hear more about what I think, leave a comment below, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching. Take care.